Don Peoples, Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. And we about to talk about it. Yeah, man, you know it's crazy, man. When I look at stories like this, especially this one really hit home for me. You know, man, I've been in Atlanta now, man, going on 17 years, man, and coming up in the media game, especially in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely, this man right here was an integral part in what I had going on in media at the time. Definitely gave me one of my biggest drops, you know what I'm saying? Always fucked with me when he seen me. And, you know, so this one kind of touched home. So I wanted to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about this shit, man. Was my boy OJ the Juiceman a victim of the music industry? In my opinion, man, OJ the Juiceman is a trap legend. Period, point blank. One of the pioneers of drug rap. You know what I'm saying? He went on the Big Facts podcast. Shout out to DJ Scream. Shout out to Big Black, Big Bank. You know, that's my nigga too. You know, they interviewed him and you know, they was talking about a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? Who is the GOAT and the legends of the trap game and, you know, different instances coming up in Atlanta. But they kind of got on, you know, his music career and where he's been at and why he ain't really putting nothing out mainstream. And he kind of dropped some jewels about his contract situation. And he had to throw a couple people obviously under the bus. You know, motherfuckers got to get thrown under that bus. So I'm going to play this little video clip or whatever. And obviously he said some things and a motherfucker had to respond to them things. And then he had to throw a couple jabs back. So we're going to listen to all three of them. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to give my take on it. Y'all check it out.
I got to make sure that paperwork right. And that's why I fucked up the first go round.
What I'm saying, why you saying paperwork? What wrong with your last paperwork?
Ooh, them folk killed me.
What you mean?
But I ain't make no money out the other side of the trap. Make the trap say, hey, I'm getting money.
What?
I ain't getting not one coin from that.
Juiceman, you know I don't never do this. Lame what I'm finna do. But bro, you lame as f***, getting on there with Big Bang Black and them. Somebody stole from you, your pussy ass. You know who stole from you, lame man. And stop putting that shit on my mama, nigga. Yes, I'm gonna say this. Lame man. Grown men on the internet crying about who stole from them. And, man, y'all niggas is lame as fuck, nigga. Get some straightening, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, baby mouth ass niggas? Damn, bro. I've been acting lame, nigga. I'm sick of that shit.
Dick in the boot ass nigga, you a hoe puss ass nigga. Man, you ain't on no gangster shit. Nigga ain't never seen you do nothing gangster puss ass nigga. You a hoe nigga. Fuck you talking about nigga. You ain't your weak ass mama. Fuck both of y'all. You ain't that hoe nigga. Weak ass nigga. You know what's up with me, puss ass boy. Lame ass nigga go straight to the internet. But you just in the nigga DM talking about you don't want no smoke. But you don't get your goof ass on nigga. Puss ass nigga. You know what's up. Waka Flocka. Not one motherfucking time that I come on that show talking about I want some motherfucking money back. Puss ass nigga, you know I already came in the game with paper, bitch ass nigga. You need to rap for money, hoe ass nigga, man. Quit playing with me, man. Y'all give me out of character, man. You a whole bitch and a half, bro. You know it, bro. Used to be a nigga bad boy. Come on, man. Come on, man. You wasn't no hit, man. You was a hype man. Puss ass nigga. Speak facts, bitch. Pussy boy.
You a hoe. You pussy boy. So obviously, man, OJ had a lot to say, but we gonna get into that, man. But obviously, the thing that struck me is where he obviously said, man, he didn't get paid off Make the Trap Say A. He didn't get paid off of none of his most, you know, the work that we wanted, you know, that everybody was fucking with, that got him on. You know what I'm saying? Other than show money. And, you know, I remember back in that time, I was planning on doing the show and booking OJ. And that ticket was about like 15,000. So to come in and find out, like, damn, out of that 15, you only was getting 7,500, and then you had to break 20% to your manager too? I definitely suggest anybody who wants to really hear the extended interview to go to Big Facts. You know, I just wanted to show this little part, man, just so I can get into what I wanted to get into. But I mean, Juiceman is a legend, man, when it comes to this trap shit in Atlanta, man. Now, I know Juice had a couple of situations, I think also that contributed to him kind of falling from the ranks, so to speak. But like he said, you know, in the interview, dealing with his diabetes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to people who deal with diabetes. My brother has diabetes, so I know that shit fucks with you. You feel what I'm saying? I got to start watching my sugar. But definitely, that's a situation. And then right after, when he got out the hospital, you know, obviously he gets shot, you know, 8 times at that. Like, you know, I know he got shot, but I really didn't know, you know, he had got, you know, almost got his TV turned off like that. So, you know, that whole situation, obviously, you know, with him and Deb, and you know, I remember that whole movement, you know, how that movement was moving. And, you know, the contracts that niggas was signing and what OJ was putting out was mixtapes. Niggas wasn't getting paid off mixtapes back then. You know, but I think Waka was out of pocket for what he said. You know, OJ has a right to tell his side. I think Waka could have found a more appropriate space to tell they side if he wanted to respond at all. You know, throwing words out like you a pussy, you a lame, you know, you already know what type of response you gonna get. So I personally know the situation with him and Goop, you know, Goop. I mean, it's almost like what OJ said. You know, I'm not gonna call him the bag boy, but he definitely wasn't no hitter. You feel what I'm saying? Like, look at the family he comes up under. Like, Waka got connections in the music industry. I mean, like, you know, obviously we find that out later, right? Of his family ties in the industry and stuff like that. You would have thought he was just some raggedy ass street nigga. But really, you know, he's coming up, you know, under the ranks. So, you know, I think Waka, not knowing the paperwork, man, should have really just chilled out. Because Juiceman could have just signed a fuck contract. And that's what he admitted. He said that, you know, man, I should have had attorneys and certain, you know, lawyers looking over my paperwork and stuff like that. You know, I kind of looked at Deb as family. I didn't think that shit would go left like that. But now it come to find out, you know, you become a victim of the music industry. But if you think about it, that whole era, you know, it's not too many rappers left. You know, I think OJ, with or without a bad deal, I don't feel would have had the sustainability like Guwap, because Guwap is the one who has the sustainability out of everybody. I do agree with that fact. Looking at it, Guwap is the GOAT. From the people he put on to his own body of work, still being relevant today. His artist is one of the top artists in the game right now. I mean, it ain't too much you can argue about that. So I don't think OJ would have had the sustainability of a Gucci anyway. But, you know, it hurts to find out that you was getting peanuts anyway when it come to show money, when your song was Billboard at the time. To get, you know, less money and also not get a dime other than, like you said, 10,000 that she might have gave you when you first signed the deal. You know, that just go to show y'all young niggas, man. Y'all can't just be snapping at anything, and y'all gotta make sure y'all got y'all paperwork looked over. Cause you can't expect, you know, because a nigga grew up in the hood with you, or y'all from the same block, or, you know, whatever the case may be, you can't expect this nigga to walk you through the game and look over your paperwork for you and make sure your shit's solid. So when I see OJ now sitting there on that show, I look at it like he's a shell of himself. Real dude, genuine guy, you know what I'm saying? Never, you know, felt like he was bigger than the moment. You feel what I'm saying? That type of dude, but just really just a shell of himself, man, because of all the paper that he let slide through his hands. You know, losing his mansion, you know, falling off that pedestal a little bit. And then now, you know, people pay homage to you. You know what I'm saying? Like people still acknowledge you. You might hear his ad-libs on a song every now and then, but you know, it's one of those things where you look at Gucci and then you look at OJ, they in two different places now. 10 years later. You know, and Gucci then went to jail 3-4 times within that span. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a cautionary tale for the game, man, because you never would have known that this man wasn't seeing no paper. You never would have known that he was, you know, only getting 7,500 of that 15 and he had to give 20% away to his manager. You never would have known these things. You know, it's all about the glit and the glam. You young niggas, that's what y'all see. Y'all see all the ice, y'all see the fame and cars, the girls, all that. But a nigga paperwork don't be solid. So now a nigga got to come get some straightening and want to try to get his shit back and get things worked out. But you know, you so messed up in the deal to where you can't even sue to get bread off your first album until 10 years after you dead. Like, what kind of deal was you in? Y'all niggas gotta look over y'all paperwork. But, you know, I felt OJ took it on the chin though. You know, he ain't, you know, I feel like he said his piece. He ain't never really come out before this. This is years ago. You know, he's done interviews since then. So I think, you know, he had to get that off his chest, and I think Waka should have let him have that moment. He ain't say nothing too greasy. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when he responded back to Waka and, you know, calling Deb a hoe and all that type shit, now you and Waka might have to throw down for that because at the end of the day, that's still that nigga mama. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might have to get some straightening about that. But, man, I want the old Brick Squad back, man. Gucci Man, OJ the Juiceman, Waka Flocka, Brick Squad. Like, that was the era, man. That's when Atlanta was Atlanta, man, and it was just moving on a different type of time. And the trap was really bumping. You know, it was a whole different sound. Obviously, you see what niggas was on. 3X's and 4X shirts. Big boy chains. You know what I'm saying? You know, now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm more tend to the slimmer fit than the baggy fit. You know, obviously, I think that shit was ridiculous. We could never go back to that style. But, you know, at the end of the day, that era had its place. And Brick Squad, as far as Atlanta, groups-wise, probably one of the best trap groups of all time. There really wasn't an official group. But, you know, at the same time, man, they got their place. But I hate to see that none of them deal with each other for real. Now, obviously, Gucci Man and OJ still have a relationship because they come out of Sun Valley together, even before that. But, you know, the fact that they're not in a place to where they're making music and they can bring the Brick Squad back. Because I think Gucci got so much momentum now with Pooh Shiesty and his whole little camp and what he got. I feel like he can bring out the Brick Squad with them three. And, you know, niggas gonna fuck with it. Because niggas still fuck with OJ, man. He is a trap legend. You know, no matter how bad his deal was, you gotta give him his due. You gotta give him his roses. You know what I mean? Because he did come up independent. You know, he really was trapping. He really was doing his thing out here. I can vouch for that. And he's a solid dude. And most street niggas, man, don't have business sense. Business just came about recently. You know, back in the day, it was just really about getting to the stage and getting your music out and doing it for the love, you know. And like he said, he had a couple of dollars, you know, to a street nigga. Shit, where you can go buy Jordans whenever you want. You know, you got a couple of cars. You got, you know, bankroll in your pocket. All the hoes on you. You ain't really tripping about, oh, I need millions. You know, a hood nigga is thinking, man, shit, I'm already a hood star. I got a couple dollars. You know, I get money once I get in. I ain't tripping. I just want to get in. But if he could do it all over again, you know, I know he would want to get his paperwork right. You can see it in his eyes that he hate that he's not receiving no residuals off his old music. You know, and like I said, it's a different time as well. You know, mixtapes was just doing their thing, coming out for real. You know, niggas really weren't getting the bag off the tape like they getting now. So, you know, it's just a different time, different era, man, but he still should be put up there as a trap legend. You definitely got to give OJ his lane because he brought, I feel, the ad-libs to a whole nother level. Like, I credit Jeezy for making ad-libs popular, but OJ took the ad-libs and put them bitches on heroin and got him to this motherfucking got him to juice. You feel what I'm saying? So we definitely go give my man his roses. Again, Waka was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? But you know, OJ is a victim of the music industry. You know, he can't get his records played for real, mainstream anymore. So now he relying on the chitlin circuit and, you know, just gonna ride that show money out. And I hope niggas still continue to fuck with him. But he's definitely been a victim of the music industry and the contracts and the wicked games that go along with it. So, man, y'all get in the comment box, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Was OJ a victim of the music industry, or did he victimize himself? Did he make himself the victim? Do y'all feel Deb is liable? Do y'all think him and Waka need to have some straightening? I just want to hear what y'all got to think, man. Y'all get in the comment box, man. Y'all like, subscribe, share, man. We building this channel, man. Deadbolt ATL, Atlanta homegrown, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Don Peoples, Deadbolt, gone.